Good morning. Hello, everybody. Coach Stephanie here. Happy, let's see, today's Wednesday. So for those of you joining me live in the comments or the live chat section, if you want to hang out after, I would love to see your beautiful faces. We have a Zoom chat that's available when we're done. Grab some coffee, hang out, shoot the shit, all the fun things. So today for our practice, for this morning's practice, we are going to focus on our hip flexors. So the last couple days, today we did kind of the hip capsule, like the whole hip. And then yesterday we got into the shoulders. So we're going to combine kind of some shoulder work and some hip flex work to kind of open up both the chest and the front side to give us a little bit more length, help our hips, our lower back, and all the things that kind of happen when we end up sitting just a little too much, which we are all doing right now. So you'll see some elements from the first, from Monday and Tuesday in here, but we're also going to add some fun things, maybe dancer's pose you'll see come up for a balance. So just a nice practice specifically for hips and shoulders. All right, let's get started. Let's find a spot on the mat to sit comfortably. We're going to sit on the hips. So instead of sitting on our shins today, we're going to just kind of take a seat and cross your legs. So in this position, roll the shoulders down the back. Go ahead and sit up tall, kind of like you're opening up your chest. Firm the belly just a tiny bit. Close the eyes, hands anywhere that's comfortable. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth side out. Let's do that again. Big, open the mouth, let it go. One more time, biggest side, go ahead, inhale. Let it go. And as you breathe, just kind of notice how that breath feels today. Some days it feels smoother than others. It's out so that you feel you have control and it doesn't feel, there's no restriction anywhere. On this next inhale, I want you to feel how the belly expands, the ribs expands, the chest lifts. And the exhale, everything kind of softens back to neutral. Inhale to expand, fill those lungs completely and feel the lungs fill. And exhale, release. Let's do that one more time through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. All right, so we're now going to incorporate what's called the Ujjayi pranayama or breath. Ujjayi, this kind of really means ocean sound. So what we do is we kind of constrict the back of the throat, mind focused on the breathing, so that because you can hear it and you can feel it. Okay? So we're going to constrict the back of the throat, kind of like you're fogging up a window, so creating that sound, but with the mouth closed. Okay, and we'll try on the exhale. It's usually a little easier to access that way. Okay, so closing the eyes, take a deep inhale through the nose. Constrict the back of the throat. Let that ocean sounding breath happen. Let's do that again. Inhale. Pull the breath over the back of the throat. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Exhale, we're just going to bow forward. Bring the forearms down. Relax the head and neck. Let the shoulders drop. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the shins. Left fingertips on the floor by your left side. Inhale, right arm up. Grow tall, and then exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, brings you back up. Reach the other arm up, extend and lean over to the right. And as you ground that left hip down, get really long and extend it. Pull the left arm back so the arm is in line with the ear. Inhale, brings you back up. Hands go behind you. Fingertips face forward. I want you to place your feet flat on the floor. Inhale, open up the chest, straighten out the elbows, lift the hips. Reverse tabletop. We were in this yesterday, and if you are ever in my CrossFit classes, we do this quite a bit as a warm up for push-ups and ring dips, things like that. Exhale, bring the hips back down. It's a nice way to open up the wrists, elbows, then exhale. Go ahead and bring your hips back down. Cross the shins. Let's rock onto the hands. Downward facing dog. So with the hands shoulders distance and your feet hips distance, go ahead and send those hips to the ceiling. Couple breaths to just kind of wiggle around here. You can pedal out the feet, draw one heel down, bend the opposite knee. You can kind of swing your hips side to side, get a little bit more kind of lat oblique stretch. All right, let's find a still downward facing dog. So set up your hands and feet, and as you press on the palms or reach the hips up, draw the heels down. Relax the neck so that the ears fall in line with the biceps. All right, inhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest forward and up. Keep those elbows hugging in. Exhale. Go ahead and release. Let's do that again. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Press into the palms. Lift. Exhale, release. One more time. We're going to come all the way into a little bit more active. Press into the tops of the feet. Knees lift off the floor so that we've got just 4 points of contact, each hand, each foot. All right, exhale, downward facing dog. Send it back. All right, let's do it again. Inhale, forward to plank. Once you get there, allow the neck to soften, head drops to the floor. Inhale, bring yourself back to the belly, and then left arm out to the left. Reach your right toes up and over. Let that head drop towards the floor. Inhale to come back to the belly. Go ahead and then prop yourself up onto the forearms. Okay. From here, roll the shoulders down the back. And on your exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to come through center. Left shoulder. Good. Come back through center. All right, come on and bring those palms back down to the floor. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, come high onto the tippy toes. Inhale, look forward between the hands. On your exhale, bend the knees, and then walk the feet to the top of the mat. Bring those feet together, hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back, extend the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Palms on our left foot. We're going to start getting into kind of hip flexors a little bit. This should be a nice, easy stretch as we're going to build from here. Okay, so standing on that left foot, go ahead and grab the right foot with the right hand. You're going to draw the knees together. Okay? You're going to take the tailbone and scoop it down. And then you're going to pull that right heel in towards your right butt cheek. Okay? Left hand can kind of go anywhere that's helpful for balance. Okay? And I want to down. And then pull that left heel in. So we start to create more length for the hip flexors on the left side and maybe even into the quads if you're feeling pretty tight there. And exhale to release. Lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Press through the palms, wide chest. Exhale, down dog. Look forward between the hands. Come on to the tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk the feet top of the mat. Feet together, hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale to dive right back down. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step to plank. Knees down, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. We're going to pause here for a sec because we're going to add on. So before we come into our cobra up dog position, I want you to come back to the forearms like we did a few rounds ago. Okay. So keep our left forearm on the floor. We're going to bend our right knee and grab our right foot. Okay. And you're going to try to square your shoulders forward. So bring that right shoulder forward And then just gently take that right heel and pull it in towards your hip. So a reclined version, a prone version of what we just said. Breathe. Exhale to release. And let's switch. Grab the left foot with the left hand, pushing into the right forearm. Draw the knee in. Good. Breathe. Good. Good. Exhale to release. Now place those palms right where the elbows are. Inhale, we're going to come into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, adding on here, inhale to lift the right leg. This time, we're going to bend your right knee. We're going to open up the hip. Okay? As you open up the hip, send the right knee to the ceiling, left heel down. And then you can kind of roll the right ankle, make big circles with the right knee. Let's get some movement into that hip. Then square the hips, extend your right leg. And then exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand, and then bring the back knee down. Okay, untuck your back toes. So we've been here before, especially if you've been in class with me before. This is just a great stretch for all things. So just allow those hips to sink down. You can stay with the palms on the mat, or if you feel like you've got the space today, go ahead and drop that inside elbow down. We're trying to keep the right big toe connected to the floor. We're going to breathe here. And the focus is really on that back front hip, like the left hip flexor. So just allow the hips to soften to the floor. Palms. Shimmy that right foot towards the center. All right, so hands now on either side of that front foot. We're going to allow the hips to come back down towards the floor, and inhale, we'll reach the arms up. As you soften the front of your left hip, use the right foot as the anchor. So push into the right heel so that that left hip feels like it can release because the right leg is. Take shoulder blades together. And as you pull your arms back, you're going to lift your chest. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Breathe. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. All right, next exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, up dog, open the chest, press into the palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the left knee, open up. As you draw your right heel down, left knee lifts. You can roll the ankle. You make big circles with the knee, whatever feels good here. Now square the hips, extend your left leg, and then exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, and then bring the right knee down. Keep that left toe connected to the floor. You can stay here. Sounding breath. All right, inhale, come onto the hands, and then we'll shimmy the left foot towards the center, hands either side of the front foot. Go ahead and bring those hips down again towards the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. So ground down into that left heel. Left leg is your base. The right hip flexors can then release and sink a little bit more to the floor. Inhale to start to lift the chest up, 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 up. And then cactus the arms, so bend the elbows. Elbows should be in line with the shoulders. Pull the shoulder blades together and the arms back as you lift the chest up. Then inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands down, tuck your back toes, step to plank. Here we can lower, untuck the toes, shoulders down the back. Inhale, cobra, up dog. And exhale, down dog. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. The floor, kind of open up the front of the left thigh. Bending the arms, let's go back into cactus, so squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale to lift the chest up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Now straighten your front leg. Exhale, let's fold. Okay, so keep the back foot where it is. Hands can go to the shin either side. So on your exhale, you're going to fold halfway. Okay? In this halfway fold, I want you to feel like your spine is really long, your ribs are firm and active. Okay? Now on your next inhale, you're going to shift your body weight forward and lift your left foot off of the floor. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Let's step to plank. Lower down to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Let's get those hips down, chest up. And then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. So your torso is stacked over the hips. Ribs are firm, hips are low. Back leg is extended. Begin to cactus the arms. Open up the chest, lift. And inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, hands down, let's straighten out that front leg. Pyramid. So back heel is still off the floor, so a little bit more on a tightrope than we would normally be in this position. And breathe, find that ocean sound. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Reach the arms up. Firm the belly. And when you're ready, you can take a couple hops with that back foot up to give you a little bit better balance. Let's go ahead and lift, warrior three. We're going to take this right hip and turn it down. Breathe. All right, next exhale, hands down, feet together. Then bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to add here. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, let's dive it down. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, brings the arms up. We've been here before. Okay, on this next inhale, you're going to take your left knee and draw it in towards your chest. All right, inhale, let's come standing on that right foot. Lift that left knee. Good, so you guys hold there. Just going to move back so you can see. All right, so bring the hands to the hips. Keep that left knee lifted. All right, so now we're going to take our left hand, and we're going to use this left hand to come in a dancer's pose. So you're going to bring your knees together and come into that quad stretch that we did in the very beginning, but this time, instead of grabbing the outer edge of the foot, you're going to flip the palm to face the left and grab the inside edge of the foot, okay? So like this, okay? I want that chest to be open, okay? So knees are still together. Okay, so your left palm is facing the left. Right hand can go to the hip or forward for a counterbalance. On your inhale, you're going to start to lift the chest and press your back into the chest. Arms reach up. Good. Feet together. Exhale, fold. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step to plank. Down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Up dog. Opens. Inhale, arms reach up. Next inhale, you're going to draw your right knee into your chest. Come to stand on the left foot. Okay? Now from here, hands can come to the hips for the balance. You're going to take the right hand. Right palm is going to face to the right. You're going to swing your left foot back. Grab the inside edge of the right foot. Okay? First, draw the knees together to keep your hips squared. Inhale to release your right foot, bring your right knee to your chest, arms up. Exhale, hands down, bow forward. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Let's step to plank. Lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right. From here, on your exhale, bring your knees to the floor. Okay, we're we're going to start to cool it down now, but we're not done getting into those hip flexors. Okay. So what I want you to do is just go ahead and swing your feet around and take a seat. If you've been in my class before, we've done this. So you're going to take your right foot and bring it to the inner left thigh, and then you're going to take your left foot and swing the left foot around so it hits your left butt cheek. Okay. So both knees are bent, both knees are pointing kind of like 10 and 2, but right foot is in front and left foot is scooted behind. Okay. So on your inhale, I want you to sit up tall, hands go behind you, and then on the exhale, you can start to lean back. I want you to lean back, straight back into a point where you can get a stretch either in. What I also like to do here is if I'm feeling a really tight spot, I like to take, thumb to knuckles, whatever I can, and start to kind of dig around for some spots that feel really kind of like extra tight and give that a little bit of extra pressure to. There's no use in stretching knotted muscles. We want to loosen them up first, which is why foam rolling or lacrosse ball before you stretch is usually a great idea. Just helps keep things nice and loose. All right, next inhale, knees are still pointing forward. That right heel is in towards your right hip. Okay, so same thing from here. Hands go right behind you, and then we can start to lean back. And if it feels okay, drop to the forearms. And then, find any sticky spots. Like I've got on my right side today, feels a little tighter. And so I'm going to dig around and find just a couple extra tight spots that I can give a little. All right. On your inhale, go ahead and come on back up. And then we're going to straighten our legs out in front. Into a fold here. So I'm going to set this up a little differently than we've done before. Maybe you've seen in either a yoga class or like CrossFit. So bring those legs together. Toes are going to point up. Okay, to give your spine a little bit more room to sit up tall. It's going to be a little weird, but go with it. You're going to take your hand. You're going to kind of like move your butt cheeks out and away. So now, when you do that, you should feel those sit bones have a little bit. But I want that feeling. Okay? So wherever the hands land, totally good. Just keep that spine extended, kind of like that halfway lift, bottom of a good morning position. Okay? Good. All right, inhale to bring your torso back up. On this next fold, okay, we're still going to sit up tall, but on the exhale, as we fold, we're going to kind of like let the spine round. And you'll notice there's a difference between the two types of stretches here. And, that's just based on spine and pelvic position. Okay, so inhale, arms up, sit up tall. And then exhale, as you fold, just kind of let everything soften, round down towards the shins and knees. So you'll notice here that this is a different position of the stretch, and each have their own lower all the way to the belly, reaching the arms out. On your exhale, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. You're going to extend your left leg. You're going to grab the outer edge of your right foot with your right hand for half happy baby. So grabbing that right foot, bring the elbow inside the knee, then draw the knee down. Keep that left leg extended, so edge of the left foot. Draw the left knee down, but extend that right leg. Oh, did you just go to that bathroom? Go ahead and release that foot. Inhale, draw the knees in together. And one final pose. Let's cross the right thigh over the left. We're going to twist hips over to the right. Let the arms out wide. Let those knees fall down to the left. Let gravity do all the work here. So just feel the body get heavy. And breathe. Find that ocean sounding breath. Inhale again. Feel that heaviness within the body. Inhale, tug them back to center with those knees. Uncross, hug the knees to the chest. We're going to start to rock forward and back. After about 3 or 4 rocks, let's rock to a seat. We're going to close out here in our seated position. Okay. So just find a comfortable seat. You can sit on the shins or cross-legged. Hands anywhere that's comfortable. Shoulders down the back, sit up tall, close the eyes. Finding and feeling that ocean-sounding breath for a couple more rounds. We'll inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, gently opening the eyes. Thank you so much for all of you that were here live with me today. If you'd like to stay around, hang out, and chat, the Zoom link is in the live chat feed. I'll be on in like 2 seconds on as well. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Realize and know that anytime you need to de-stress, this is the great place to do it. So have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Hi, Eric. Bye.